What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games, and today we finally have an update in Sword Art Online Integral Factor, and it is Floor 9. Floor 9 has finally dropped, along with a whole bunch of other information. So let's go through this, and we can go ahead and take a look at Floor 9. First things first, Floor 9 of Aincrad has been released, along with Sinon making her debut into the game. Along with Sinon comes, of course, the bow and arrow skill, because she is the bow and arrow user of Sword Art Online. Now in Floor 9, of course, there's new equipment from level 85 and 90. There are apparently two different places in Floor 9. You have a golden forest and a snowflake forest, which is actually really cool. It has its own theme music, which I really like. I'm just listening to the music. I've been listening to the music for like the past 10 minutes, and it's beautiful. I love the music that they put into this, the choice of direction that they decided to go through. It's really cool. I like it so far. And I haven't really been doing anything in Floor 9, so it's just, from what they've put so far, I'm enjoying it. And it's all, for me, it's all good so far. Next thing, bow and arrows. All right, the bow and arrow, obviously it's a ranged weapon, but they did something different with the bow and arrow that I'm actually for. I like this. It's a new it's a new way of implementing skills and a new way of adding skill to the game. Bow and arrow, because it's a ranged weapon, they have what's called now optimal range. So depending on how close or how far you are from the enemy, it changes how much damage you do to the enemy, which I think is really cool. So from optimal range, we'll go up to doing 2% damage to the enemy. I think that is just phenomenal. Let me see if they have that here in the notifications. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Doing up to 2 times damage on an attack or a skill. I think that is a fantastic thing to implement into this game, because like I said, it gives more depth into the combat, which is what we actually kind of need. Another thing that they implemented is charge attacks. By holding the charge skill, you can do more damage, or you do the maximum amount of damage that ability allows you to do. Again, very cool thing that they added into the game, and you have to time it right, because if you're going solo and you're using bow and arrows, you have to either put Koharu so that way she can draw aggro some way, or you're gonna have to be able to just time it properly so that way you can do the maximum damage with the charge attacks. Again, I think is really cool. Next thing we have guild rooms added. Guild rooms, I wasn't expecting this. I think it's a great addition. Is it needed? No, but you know what? It's still cool, because then we can just we have a home base to go to type of deal, and I think that's really cool. I really do. So I'll go. I'll go and set up a guild room so that way my guildies can go into the guild room. I just think it's a cool place to do. What would be better is if they updated the chat, so that way you can actually have conversations in game, and be a lot easier to speak with people. For now, we just use my Discord, and that's fine. So we have new quests, because of course there's gonna be new quests. The Dias cast is the first quest that you go through. Sub quest. So we have a lot of quests, which gives you Arcana gems and other things of that nature. So bows have been added to the workshop inventory. Sorry, I'm yawning. I just woke up, guys. Yeah, the bows have been added to the workshop inventory. And then there's a quest to get a bow skill, which is the same thing that they did with the dagger skill when we got silica. It's the same deal. So it's like a dungeon. You run through the dungeon, and it gives you the skill, and you can max out the skill. Skill adjustments. The balancing for the skill records have been adjusted. Okay, so yeah, so we had I knew about this before. Sorry, guys. I knew about this before. I didn't know when it was going to be implemented into it, but they finally did implement it. So they buffed a lot of skills. You have Lovely Wink Asuna. They increased her attack to 4%. Holy Knight Yuki. Again, they added 4% attack. Happy Time Lifa, 4% attack. Stunning Asuna, 4% defense. Sense of Memory Kismel, 4% defense. I was going to say Iron Maiden. Armored Maiden Lethan 4% defense, and hair range Lisbeth 4% defense. Furious Agil got a huge buff. This is a really massive buff, especially for a really great skill. Furious Agil skill cost went down to 32 from 38, and the cooldown reduction got reduced by 1.5 seconds. Great reduction on that ability. So great buff. Full offense Lisbeth, which I believe is a mace skill. SP cost got dropped down to 22, and the damage got increased to 650%. Again, that's a really good buff. Tactician Argo, which I think is a shield. Buff time got increased to 60 seconds. Again, a good buff there. And Holy Feast Kirito, which I believe is a mace skill. Buff effect is increased to 60 seconds, and critical rate is increased to 30%. Again, which is really cool. So another update here is on all of these skills: Classy Argo, Courteous Kismel, Struggle Sachi, Unbeatable Agil, Axe Master Lifa. I said Ass Master. Sweetheart Asuna and Shy Christmas Sachi, Black Lily Flash Asuna, and Blooming Lancer Yuki all got their bonuses changed. They don't affect the player now. Proficiency skills have been added, obviously, for the bows. Let's see what they got. So proficiency skill, bow training, increases damage on bows. That's fine. Pierce, when bows equipped, attack increase with your own HP is above 50%. Okay, so when your attack or when your HP is above 50%, it increases your attack. Flash, when the bow is equipped, critical rate increase for 8 seconds after switch is hit. Okay. Pierce shot, when the bow is equipped, damage done to enemies weak to thrust increases. Proof of Archer, when the bow is equipped, shortens the time 20% for the charge skill. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Survival Instinct, HP increases all weapons. Okay, yeah, all weapons tend to have that. Predator's Keen Eye, when the bow is equipped, attack increase enemies with HP when they're lower, or when their HP is lower than 50%. Weapon Knowledge, attack increase. Crescent Moon, when the bow is equipped, attack increase for 20 seconds right after the switch has successfully hit. The effect will be released when the player is damaged. I like that skill. That is cool. Resist, when shield is deep, when shield is equipped. Oh, that's for shield. Okay, so they added two more for shields. When shield is equipped, debuffs poison, burn, bleed, frostbite, resistance will increase. That's really good. That is we needed something like that. Protect, when shield is equipped, defense increase for 8 seconds right after the switch has been successfully hit. Cool, man. Cool. You can now register shortcuts for items by pressing and holding the item palette. All right. Oh, they made it easier. I like that. Okay. They made that a lot easier. All right. So that we went through that really fast here. So we got the dungeon event. Let me go ahead and pull that up. I believe this is from Veteran of the Inferno. So dungeon event. Get your hands on both skill records. Now, I haven't done it yet. The boss looks cool. Lava Golem. So I will do this. Let's see. It says earn bow records and other useful items. Yeah, just like always. Silent Archer Sinon is a 3-star Sinon skill. Let's see. You can get 9 of them, and you get 1, so you can max it out. Okay, so you get 9, 1 from the subquest, 1 from the main quest, and max it out. Let's see. Does it have information on the... Okay, so... Attack the lava golem to fill the break gauge. Break status is reached once the break gauge is filled. During this period, enemy attacks and movements are stopped. So it looks like they're implementing the break gauge more often, which is a good thing. I like that. That's something that they have in memory defrag as well. So definitely good. Let's see, max stats on this Sinon skill. It costs 12 costs to equip it. Let's see, SP costs 24, thrust obviously. Although I think they should have changed the element, maybe like to piercing or something. But it's alright, it's whatever. Skill effect, 385% damage, 6 times hit to all foes, so it's an AoE. Optimal range, 7 meters, and it does 1.5 times damage. Nice. Easily draw enemy aggro. Why? Why would you want to do this? I don't want that. I don't want any bow skill to have easily draw aggro. That is like one of the worst things you could put on a bow skill, to be honest with you. Boss monster. Alright. Resistant to fire element. Not affected by burn. Weakness, thrust, and water element. Let's see here. So, healing items, record frames. Release crystals. Okay, so we got release crystals on this. I'm always down for release crystals. Arcana gems, so 50, 50, 100, so 200 Arcana gems from this. I think that's it. Yeah, 200 Arcana gems. Challenges, 10,000 coal, 10 healing potions, 5 record frames, interior, 1 revive crystal. Okay. And then depth gives you more Sinons. Alright. Let's go back to notice list. Let's see what else there is that has been added here. We have a new banner, which is this one right here. Green clothed marksman order. I can't speak today. Jeez, man. Let me actually click on that. Green clothed marksman order. So it's got 2 skills. Let's see. Calm archer Sinon. Thrust and wind. You would have thought that with the event that's out, it would have been thrust and water, but it's alright. It's whatever. 730% damage when charging. AoE attack. Okay. Critical rate plus 15% for 10 seconds. That's a nice buff. Uncharged, so if you just click on it, you're not charging it. 480% damage. Wow, that's a big difference. Is still AoE, does not give you the critical buff. The next one, Cool Beauty Sinon, is a break skill. Break attack. Attack plus 35% to enemies when using break. Ooh. That is really good for future raid bosses and whenever else they plan on using break on. That is actually pretty good. It's not a discounted banner. Let me see. Let me actually click on the banner. We can get some rates, which we all know the rates are trash. Probably like 6%. Let's see here. Order details, drop rates. Okay, so it's 0.65%. I don't know why I said 6% before. 0.65%. That is really bad. I already knew that that's probably around what it was gonna be, but yikes, man, yikes! Like, talk about trash. That is like super trash. We do have one other thing that's being implemented. We are getting Arcana gems soon. It's a celebration for the floor 9, for the 9th floor being released. We're getting Arcana gems if we log in for 7 days between the time of August 1st and August 19th. So if you log in 7 times, then you get 500 Arcana gems, or you get the amount that equals for 2,500 Arcana gems. They're going to split it between the 7 days. You can receive a login bonus after completing the quest, Another Reality. So once you complete the beginning quest, then that's what you get. So, you know, a lot of stuff that's been implemented into this. So I'm excited to play through this floor, see what it has in store for us, and you know, I hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. This is a screenshot of floor 9. And, you know, join me in my live stream. We're going to be going through the 9th floor, going through the dungeon and everything else of that nature. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out, guys.